Hi, I'm Jennifer Prudenti.
I'm Tamara Gallo.
And I'm Cassie Olwick. And together we are
The
the
Tribe.
tribe.
Welcome, ladies. I miss you very much. We haven't seen each other. Well, we haven't physically seen each other in a while, but virtually we haven't seen each other in about a week. How are you ladies holding up?
Well, I will tell you, Tamara, I'm missing my Tamara hugs. I gotta tell you, I'm a hugger and I'm having a tough time with this because like I'll hug strangers and obviously I'm so, in my house, I'm hugging my boy. Let's just say this. My boys are like, Mom, I'm hugged out. All right.
Truth.
How about you, Jen?
I become a smother mother to the 10th degree. I'm already a smother mother, but now it's like every 10 minutes I'm like, get over here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Yeah, it's physical contact is important, right?
Absolutely.
I'm missing that.
It is, but our poor children are just, they're really, it's like, listen, what we usually give the world, we're giving like one or two.
Yes.
And it's like, my boys are like, all right, I'm good. I'm good. Stay distance anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
From us too.
I am loving it. I mean, their relationships with our kids, right? But we're going to go into relationships with everybody. So one of the things I want to talk about is how are you making your relationships healthy and staying strong in this time? Especially these people who you usually get to run away from on a daily basis, or get to have your own time to yourself, and now they are constantly in your face.
Yeah.
So I just want to take some points first to say we are all in this together. Everybody is having, I'm sure there are people that are having wonderful times, and I'm sure there are people that are having extremely difficult times because now you can't run away from anything. It's right in your face constantly. So one of the things I want to offer is actually something that's been going on here. Besides the angst and the anxiety, everybody plays a role, right? We all have our roles within our family, not just mother, father, but whatever that may be. One may be the provider, one may be the warrior, one may be the caregiver. And if you're feeling angst, you really have to communicate with your partner. The other day we were out and we went and did a little bit of ran to the store to get some food and stuff like that. And I just started actually getting a panic attack. And I am not a panic attack person. And we never communicated, me and my husband, on that level of somebody having a panic attack. Usually I'm the one who takes control of everything. So I don't know how you guys are, and we'll definitely get to that. But I got to a point where I turned around to him and said, you need to understand that you have to be a completely different person to me right now. And you need to understand that right now I do not like you. And I need you to be more than a husband. I need you to be someone who just can console me. And it completely shifted a conversation. So I would love to ask my fellow tribesters how you guys deal with being home, not just with your kids. So Jen, what have been going on with you? How have you been dealing with your relationships?
To your point, I think communication. Also, really big on establishing your expectations. Really clear expectations have to be established. And I kind of said that, I run a tight ship. I did ever since I had twins. I kind of had to.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Make the expectations very clear. Guys, mommy has to work, which means you guys really have to be diligent and just considerate to not be fighting, not be making so much noise, because I know I have the door shut, but it still carries through. So just, Marty, I could totally get up and help with the breakfast, but can you help with lunch? Because I'll still be working. So just defining the roles, I think from the onset, setting clear expectations, it just sort of allows everyone to kind of know their place, know their role. And once people know their role and feel like they have a purpose in all of this, it sort of kind of eases their mind a little bit. Because they know, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. And again, it goes back to that kind of routine, that setting expectations. So that kind of clear communication has always set the tone for me and has always helped me. Cassie, what about you and your family life? What are you guys doing to keep their relationships harmonious?
Again, that constant, first of all, with my boys, we're all together. So definitely the boundaries, coming up with our schedule, coming up with our routine. I mean, I know with both of you, you've got your your kids at home, and we've talked about this before, where now, you know, they've got their expectations from what school wants from them, and then we've just come up with routines. And unlike the two of you, I'm actually working with my husband at a distance. So we've had to, because I'm in a caregiver role somewhere else out, you know, outside my home, with another family member. And so we've had to be able to continue running our home. But again, really been just, you know, with more phone calls and very clear conversations. You know, there's no room for miscommunication at this moment, you know, as far as who's handling what. So again, you know, that's the piece, and that's the piece that we've really had to work on. You know, it's something that, you know, I think everybody's working on. We've all talked about that. You know, everyone's always trying to have better communication, at least I hope. But again, we've had to just have that clear, a much more clear conversation, you know, because if the ball gets dropped, it's going to get, you know, it's really going to get dropped at this point. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what we are.
I agree. I totally agree, ladies. I will say this, and I say this to everybody out there. I understand that this is probably completely different than you've ever been through. You know, it's one thing to be stuck in a snowstorm with somebody for 2 days. It's a big difference to be stuck with people for, we're going on 4 weeks, some of us. You know, what I offer is that don't wait to explode. You know, let the air out a little bit at a time. If something is bothering you, say something. You know, there's a great expression that says you cannot let people rob from you and call them a thief. You know, you cannot let people take advantage of you and not do anything, or you feel like you're not being respected or not being appreciated. You don't have to wait till it blows up, because then it's no longer the actual thing. It is a masked scenario that people start going into old roles. So I offer it for myself too to remember, but to my fellow, you know, women on this call, and for anybody out there to realize that if something is bothering you before it blows up, say something. Say that, you know, it's a little bit easier to communicate like this. I know that we have the kids home. I know that you're stressed because you're not bringing in the money you work, because you're not working. You know, you might not be working right now, and I am working. But if that partnership could be there, like the reason probably why you even started to have a family, if that partnership could be there where you could say, you make the breakfast, I'll get this. I offer that you might be having a lot more fun than angst being by yourself. You know, so I mean, that's really my segment for this part about relationships. I look forward to, you know, engaging more and actually having some of you write into us. You know, definitely see what's out there. We have our conversations, but we wanted to hear from you and what's going on in your world. And if you have questions for us, we're so happy to listen to it. You know, Jen, you say it beautiful, so tell them about how they can be in touch with us and how they make things special, you know, to be part of the tribe.
Absolutely. Like our videos, subscribe to us, comment, you know, send us your comments, tell us what it is you want to hear from us, tell us what it is you're feeling. If you feel something, say something. We're all in this together, as Cassie always says. Let's take this journey together, and definitely look out for future episodes. Come back all the time. There's always going to be new content, and subscribe so you can be informed of when the content is up. Take care, guys.
I love you, ladies. Thank you.
Love you too.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.